Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to run you through a common problem that people see when installing third-party applications on their Windows 10 operating system. In this case, it's tied to the virus protection and it being overactive and what it tries to block or keep safe. When running GSPro, if you see an error message like you see in the screenshot here, it's likely due because of your virus protection blocking the GSPro application from running. Luckily, to fix this is very easy. So if you get this message, go ahead and close down the GSPro launcher. Now mind you, this demo, I'm going to show you how to fix this with the built-in Windows 10 virus protection. Although it may be very similar, if you have third-party virus protection, it's likely going to differ in some way of how to add these folder or file exclusions to your exclusions list. Anyways, to begin for the built-in Windows version, click in the search bar in the lower left-hand corner and type in virus. The first thing that pops up is virus and threat protection. Click it. This is going to bring us to our virus and threat protection area of Windows, and the area that we want to visit next is down here where it says virus and threat protection settings. Go ahead and click one time on the manage settings link. Now this is going to bring you to an area that has a lot of toggles. We really don't want to change any of these. We want to leave the virus protection on your operating system. We just want to make sure that it allows the GSPro software. So to do that, scroll down until you see the exclusions area. Underneath that, you're going to see add or remove exclusions. Go ahead and click on that one time. Depending on if you had to do this before or not, you may have some folders or files already in here. You can see in my video, I already have 5 different folders in here, and that's because this is a common problem. I've had to go and add these folders because they had similar issues with the virus protection level. To make GSPro work, go ahead and click the Add an Exclusion button, and that's going to open up a miniature dialog where you can select either File, Folder, File Type, or Process. In this case, we want to select Folder. This is going to open up your typical Windows browser, your file browser, and luckily for me, it defaults it to my C drive, and I can already see the GSPro v1 folder. I'm going to click that one time. I'm not going to double click on it as it brings me to that folder. I just want to click on it one time and then select folder. You will get prompted for a Windows security, that final admin check, yes or no. Go ahead and select yes. Now make sure if you did not install GSPro into the default location, when that prompt comes up, go browse to find the proper application folder and then click the button to proceed. Now, we've successfully added the GSPro v1 folder to our exclusion list. We're ready to try again. We can close that down. Now there's an interesting thing. When we run this GSPro launcher from the desktop, it's smart enough to know that something did not run right when we tried to run this the first time, and it's actually going to bring up our installer again and just do a quick repair or modify to make sure things look good. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a double click, preparing to install. And this is a really quick one, but it's going to just patch things up to make sure it looks right and automatically opens up the launcher. I'm going to give the Launch GSPro a left click. It is going to re-download everything because it knows something acted up. Let's make sure we have the latest and greatest so we don't have that issue going forward. Except this time, as long as it was virus protection related, when everything gets done, we should get all the way into the GSPro configuration prompt and then eventually allow us to get to the GSPro software. As I've noted before, this download is fairly large, so depending on the internet speed, it could take a bit to download. It looks like we're just about done here with the main software. After this, it's going to check the Connect, which is a much smaller download, so that should go very quickly. And then, as everything goes well, we get right past that into the GSPro configuration. Just for fun, I'm going to hit play so we can see that it actually works. Because we added that virus exclusion, we're now able to play the GSPro software. If you have any other issues or problems, again, please do not hesitate to reach out to the support email. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.